name's Corky Gainsford. I'm from the band Otherwise, and today I'm going through parts on our song Fate Is Your Enemy off our album Nostalgia. The song's a bit tricky because the guitar part's playing in 6, but my groove is trying to stick to a more 4/4 feel. So what I do is I end up turning around the groove by cutting it in half on the snare drum. So in playing 6, he's playing a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm playing a groove where I'm kind of sticking the snare drum on beat 3 of that 6. So. And your head can still bob to that 6-note groove. When the chorus comes up, this is an interesting discussion with our producer because my tendency is to play with the vocal, and he wanted to have a groove go that kind of went in counterpoint with what the vocal rhythm was doing. So we ended up with a pattern that was kind of doing this beat behind the vocal. 1, 2, 3, 4. While he's singing mostly on a straight quarter note feel. So between the kick and the snare, I started coming up with a groove that went like this. Playing with the ride, playing straight 8s, making it feel obviously a little bit better. The next part was going between the snare and the tom now, which is a little bit more of what the actual groove is on the record. Right, and I'm filling a little bit of the extra space with the kick drum now. So. Last bit is there's a couple little ghost notes on the ride cymbal. Ride consonnates on the hi-hat, so it goes like this with the full groove. That's how to play the chorus. Alright, coming out of each chorus, I do a drum fill that does actually go along with the vocal. It kind of dances around the kit, but keeps the rhythm of what the vocalist is doing. So, in full speed. Basically, this drum fill dances around the kit. There. Between the snare and the floor tom. And it keeps the groove going and punctuates the vocal at the same time. The last interesting part is the bridge, where again the guitar player is playing a pattern that's basically a 6/8 pattern, but we're holding a 4/4 groove, and the count stays as a 4/4 groove while it feels like a 6. So the guitar is basically playing a pattern where it's like, right, which you could feel going. So on the drums, I'm doing a pattern that follows a 6/8 pattern through the first part of it. then there's a 4-beat ending. So the full pattern goes something like this. Slow motion. Falls into that 4/4 pattern at the end to show that we're actually in 4 and changing up the groove while the guitar pattern's doing the same thing over and over again. That'll get you through the bridge.